What's that number?
Another.
Select recipe.
I really shouldn't have deleted everything that I deleted.
Celestial ingot. Add that right.
I deleted more than I needed to. Oh well. Just have to rebuild some of it.
Oh, my math's off. Tells me
Not
how much
the
I
math.
need. Divide by 150. I only need 17. Okay, so that's that. 313725. Or 44. That's our number. Okay. So that's my steel. This is first plate. Rubber.
Excited to try out the Cosmere stuff Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, so.
Good series. I think you'd enjoy it.
Oh, that's the Brandon Sanderson one, right?
Yeah, that's like his latest in this series of. Well,
I mean,
series.
he's written some amazing stuff.
I honestly think it's some of his best.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good. The Stormlight Archives is fantastic.
Okay. Well, I know that I'm a big fan of the Mistborn series, mainly because it created a brand new magic system that I've never seen before in anything else.
He does that in each of his series. Stormlight has a brand new one too.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, Stormlight. Do you want any ideas about the magic?
Go for it.
It's almost like harnessing a unique type of lightning energy in a way. And depending on what order of knights you end up in is the abilities you're granted. So like they ended up with specialized abilities. Not that I think we'll end up with those exactly, because I think what I read is that it's starting out much like the first book did. And it's one of those classic things of ancient abilities that aren't available to everyone anymore.
Okay.
So in this world, you have this concept of items that are called shard plate and shard blades. They are virtually indestructible weapons and armor that were left over from, like, call it the ancient time, right?
Okay.
The armor is powered by this same they call stormlight, where there's a storm that rolls over the planet regularly and charges gems with energy. And they can harness that energy for technology, for different types of like weapons and other stuff like that, right? So technology has advanced a lot, but the magic hasn't, because they can't tap into the energy because they're missing something. And that's part of what the story is about, is rediscovering that connection and kind of what happened in the ancient times to lose that connection. So the magic is very different depending on how you tap into it. So the different orders of knights you learn about eventually tap into different abilities. It's really kind of crazy how they end up working out. I really do think you would enjoy it if you.
So I missed part of that. Sorry.
So there's an ancient order of knights, right? They called the Knights Radiant. And there were different orders in those knights, and within those orders, they had unique abilities or unique ways to use this energy that the others didn't.
So each order has their own power.
Correct.
Now, is it
part of?
I'm going to
go ahead.
Ask this then: is your power chosen by your order, or is your order chosen by your power?
I want to say it's a little complicated. Because the way the order is chosen is unique as well. I don't want to give everything away, just because of how you could. I don't want to ruin parts of the story for you.
Okay. No, fair enough.
But let's just say there's different types of conditions or oaths that bind you to a particular order of knights. And that's kind of what opens up your abilities. And there is a reason for that, like why their abilities are so different, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. I really do think you would enjoy it, though. First times in a long time I've had to try and explain the Stormlight story. 15. What are we playing for before? Seriously? 50 per minute each?
Okay.
Only 5.3. Wait, am I doing that math right? 16 times 50. Equals 800. So we're producing 800 resin per minute without summer sloops. Okay. And then if we're using and if we take all that down, then we have 60 between 13. Just over a little over 6, so we can have 7. Takes care of that. Then if I make that water stretch a lot now. Well, I certainly didn't need to pipe all this water anymore.
Right. Times 8, so I need 60 times 8. It's really that number there. By 3.
Oh, so that'll still work out perfect. I just need to combine it.
okay. Okay. I'm now being annoyed.
You trying to reset math after turning off the summer sloops?
Well, it's the N button. If
What's wrong
I
with the N
press
button?
it twice, I suddenly no longer have that math that I was working on.
Oh, yeah. Kind of screws you over.
So I'm screwed over, like you just said.
Yeah. Then you have to just restart the math every time.
Uh-huh. So,
Then
new
I,
plan.
then I throw a corkscrew into it as well by talking about a new magic system in a series.
Well, that was an acceptable corkscrew.
Yeah, that didn't change your math.
7.5 times 8. Okay. Heavy modular frame. No. Yes, that's right. That's right. Equals. I need 60 per minute. Aluminum ingot, nitric acid, and fuel. This is going to be
No.
8 times 375 times 7.5 equals 8 times 60 equals 8 times 75. Okay. In fact, I could turn that 8 to R33. Go ahead and lock that. Okay. I need modular frames. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just do this again. As silly as this is. Well. Heavy modular frame with this one. There's 9 machines, right? 5, 7, 8. This math doesn't look right. Seven, 8.
That should be 1 should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, even 20. Nitric acid. Best I can do is 75. 75. That's 7. So that gets copied in there.
Anyway,
Fuel equals that, 250, 3, so 200 per. Correct. Modular frames. 75.
yep. Nope.
Oh, wait.
Said I was going to do this differently.
Modular frames. Equals that 1 by 3 times 8. 160. Gives a neutral beam. Steel pipe. Concrete. Equals that down. 10, 6, 22. Okay. The frame needs reinforced plate. That 3 times 2. Done.
Now we have
5. to good enough. Plus modular frame divided by 3 times 10.
Okay.
Okay. Case industrial beams. What's that? Nice even 20. Easy. Done. So now steel pipe goes up. Plus U times 6 plus U times 5.
Okay.
Okay. Steel pipe, there we go. Best we can do. 5 per minute. Equals that. Divided by 125. So 220. And this plus
Okay.
that
That redesigns that.
times times 3. Okay. Oh, wait. And this also needs steel ingot.